We are in Cannes for MIPIM 2022, and we are joined on the set of BITV by Mr. Martin Brühl, Chief Investment Officer at Union Investment. Martin Brühl, thank you for being with us on the set of BITV.
It's a pleasure.
While the pandemic has led many analysts to question the future of the office and of the working environment, Union Investment has reduced actually its vacancy rate in 2021 and even leased more office space than in 2019. In light of this rental performance, what is your assessment of the European office market?
Well, thanks for the question. It's actually an important one because people think after all this home office and this confinement and lockdowns, people will no longer go into a normal standard office, but that's not true. We strongly believe in good quality offices that attract people back from their situations after 2 years of COVID. So we think it's a question of quality and location. And when you talk about us increasing our letting levels or reducing vacancy, as you put it, it was a function of the quality of stock we had already on our portfolio. So we believe in strong assets in good locations, but you have to make it attractive, exciting, and there's loads of solutions in terms of office space recreation, but there's truly going to be a polarization. Weaker stock in weaker locations is going to suffer, and we'll have to find solutions for that as well, globally as an industry. But we're so far very lucky, and I'm pleased about that.
Union Investment has closed, I think, 8.1 billion euros in real estate transactions like last year. Congratulations. We are at a time, hopefully, where we can think about getting out of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, but also at a time where there's a lot of uncertainty and turmoil, shall we say, on the European political in the European political context. How do you manage this this uncertainty, and how do you intend to conduct your investment strategy going forward?
Well, Luc Etienne, we had a pretty exhausting 2 years in the COVID period. We managed to increase our overall assets by 10 billion euros of real estate, but we focused on diversification. We entered the crisis thinking we were a diversified, resilient investor with a portfolio which nothing could happen to, but mind you, with 50% of office, retail and hospitality, you end up in a position where you have to recalibrate. So we managed and used the time and the money available to diversify the portfolio, to grow through diversification and diversify through growth. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We will be focusing on more logistics, more multifamily residential, therefore we'll be very selective on what to pick on offices. As I mentioned before, the quality, location and attraction to the occupiers, and also in hospitality we'll be focusing, I think, a bit more on resort hospitality, which is accessible on kind of the natural routes by train, not so much overseas. So we're going to be recalibrating, and we'll be focusing, and this is important, on ESG aspects. We'll be very strict on that, but pragmatic as well. And with that, I think we're going to build a portfolio going forward which is going to be even more resilient and diversified.
If you'll let me, obviously I also want to talk about France. Union Investment,
of course. Yes, sure.
Union Investment has completed several transactions over the past year. If I can name a few, the 57 Avenue du Coq in the 9th arrondissement of Paris, 59 Boulevard Haussmann in the 8th arrondissement of Paris, and 60 bis Avenue d'Iéna in the 16th arrondissement, all very beautiful addresses. Congratulations. What role do you see France playing in your investment strategy?
Well, you know, Luc Etienne, we've got at the moment 52 billion euros of real estate assets around the world. The largest country, because it's our home, it's Germany still.
Obviously.
But the second country is France.
Okay.
We love l'Hexagone. And we have got our own offices there. We've got our own team there for many, many years. It's a fully integrated team with investment management, acquisitions, asset management, and also project management for the technical element. That helped us to go up the value-added curve, if you like, not just to buy core assets, but also to buy value-added stock with a kind of short, unexpired lease term, 1.5, 2 years, so we can then reposition the asset and also, very importantly, reduce its primary energy consumption to make it EU taxonomy conforming. So Paris offered a huge opportunity for us with our team, with the capital which is interested, that we manage in the French sort of markets as well, but particularly, of course, l'Île-de-France, which is the dominant area. So I think France has been a long success story, and we have a lot of plans for that going forward.
Martin Brühl, it was a pleasure to have you with us on BITV. Thank you very much for taking the time to stop by. I'm sorry.
It's a busy MIPIM. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you very much to everyone for joining us, and see you soon on BITV.